Welcome to yet another episode of Issues Day on K3 Studios. You know, say once Ghana is involved, issues can never finish. The name forever remains Clusters, KLASTES. If today is your first time on the channel, thank you so very much for clicking the video to watch at the first place. Please don't forget to consider subscribing and also hit the like button. By the time you watch like 10 seconds of this video, you should be able to drop a comment in the comment section. If my face is too dark, I need a bleaching cream, anything at all, just say it in the comment section. So, if you're on the internet, the news is all about Bevely Afaglo or Afaglo. It's a now. Sorry if I get it wrong. Afaglo or Afaglo. The news is all about her because she lost her house and everything in it to fire. Very, very sad news. Very, very sad. But I know we are going to look at it from not so many, but we are going to take it from a different angle. Yes, because the story itself is kind of dicey. Why? Because according to the whole story, or according to an interview she granted to Andy Dusty, she's on Hit FM, she said that the whole thing started like this. Like, her mother is having a small garden behind their house. So earlier that day, her mother gathered some weeds and burnt them. But according to the mother, she quenched the fire and made sure that it went down before she left there. So when the fire started, you cannot put the blame really on the mother. Better still, they don't even know whether it was the fire that the mother claims she quenched that generated to something else, or that was the source of the whole situation. They can't really tell yet. But then there was the fire over there and it burnt a whole lot, the whole house and everything in it, though there were no casualties. But then, grateful to God for that one. But then, Charlie, so many things got burnt. Will be sad. Well, you know, the fire service again is involved in this one. Take your time. I'll show you the video of the burning house or the burnt house, and then we'll dissect a little bit into it. It will take a little of your time, but then it will be educative to all of us. Trust me. Let's do this.
By God's grace, fire service was there all right.
Okay.
But over 40 minutes, they didn't know what to do.
So this was the interview she granted with Andy Dusty on phone anyway. On phone.
They said the smoke is too much, so they can't enter.
They didn't know what to do, Sesen.
A shock.
The smoke is too much.
Did you hear that? That the fire service was there on time, and over 40 minutes of their presence, they did not start doing anything, or they don't know what to do. And according to the fire service, the smoke was too much for them to attempt doing something or start doing something.
Enter. And I'm like, don't you have protective gears? Don't you have a plan? What can you do? We were just screaming. Now people were like, they don't have water. And they said, no, we have water. But
when the Makola own happened, the news was that the fire service said they don't have water. This situation, there is water. They have water, but the smoke is too much. Okay.
The smoke. The second car came. Now that second car also came and was trying to give this one water.
Okay.
And was trying to start a generator that wouldn't start in 15 minutes. They would start it and it would go off. They would start.
You hear that? That second car came, which was trying to give the first car water. And now they are trying to start their generator. You know, probably they will use generator to pump the water to whichever direction they want to. So they try starting the generator. For over 15 minutes, the generator was not starting. It would start and stop as a doom saw. Okay.
And it would go
on and off.
Then a third car came. Then they didn't know what to do. Then people, the neighbors around, everybody had gathered in front of the street, and they now told them that they should go to the back of the house. The neighbor that I share a wall with, they should go there and go into their house and now start pouring water. That was how they started quenching the fire. And I'm thinking, don't you have plans? Aren't you equipped? Don't you?
So the third car came again. Another third car. Just like the case of Makola. Third car came. So still, they were not finding their feet as to what to do until one of the people standing there said they should climb to the next house and stand on that person's wall. That way, they will be able to find a way to quench the fire. Calm down. We'll dwell into it.
You know how to how to deal with these things. Fire comes with smoke, for crying out loud. How can you tell me because there's smoke you can't get your hose in there, or like, oh goodness. I was just standing there and crying because everything was going. Everything. I couldn't take any.
She couldn't save anything, bro. She couldn't save anything. It was sad. Very, very sad. Now this is it. Fire service was there on time. During the Makola time, we understand that there was no fire. I say fire. There was no water. And even that, it shouldn't be an excuse at all. But then that was the excuse. In this case, there was water. But they said the smoke was too thick. The smoke was too much for them to enter and start doing something. Ask yourself, is this the first time they are calling fire service for fire? Or Ghanaian fire service for fire? Or they don't know that this is how thick a smoke can be when it comes to fire? Or have the fire service, Ghanaian fire service, ever seen any fire without smoke before? Or any serious fire without any serious and thick smoke before? No, you ask yourself several questions, and at the end of the day, you even get lost of your first question because I know you are lost. Bro, like, I mean, how? You should understand that every serious fire comes with serious smoke. That is it. That is just like that. So I don't tell me that you will not get any gadgets, any clothes, any protective things of yours to cover your eyes. Oh, but okay, fine. So which if the smoke for that one be very thick or too thick, which kinds of fire do they want to be called for? Oh, like, I don't understand. Which kind of fire do they want to be called for? Now this is it. The story be so many ways, but when Bevely talked about this on Twitter, people were after her, like they were coming at her that, okay, fine, you are now complaining about the incompetence of the Ghana fire service. When the youth were demonstrating on the street that the country should be fixed, where were you? You were silent, as if you careless. You were silent as if you careless. Now this is it. You see, some of the things you will never suspect that it will happen to you. You will never see them happening to you. But when it hits you right in your face or in the face, that is when you realize that the thing they like national cake. Everybody at all go feel have a share at any point in time. Bro, that be the thing. Accident is accident. That is how come they call it accident, emergency. You might never know. You will never be able to tell whether it will happen to you. Look at her case now. She just went out with nose masks, with petty stuff. That is it. That is just that. She never saw this coming. But this is the situation she finds herself in right now. It could be you, it could be any of us. But trust me, this is what I want to tell you. See, this country don't depend on anybody. Not anybody at all. This is where the saying that says everybody for himself, God for us all. This is where that saying comes to play. Very important rule. Everybody for himself, God for us all. Don't depend on anybody, because human beings as we are, they will continue giving you one excuse or the other. The other day, there was water. There was no water. So the fire service couldn't do anything. Today, there is water, but then the smoke is too thick. Next time, there will be water, the smoke wouldn't be too thick. The generator will not even start at all. Not this situation that it will start and stop. Next time, it will not start at all. The day it will start very well, oh, the tube will have a problem. They will always give you one excuse or the other. Please, help yourself. Secure yourself, ensure yourself that you don't find yourself wanting or depending on some incompetent service that will not be able to sort you out in any problem at all. No, I am not even saying that it is the Ghana fire service's fault, but then you are the people where we know. We don't know what they happen within your jurisdiction or whatsoever. We don't know what they happen within your organization or institution. But we will depend on you people. So if you also depend on somebody to do something or certain thing, and they talk about the government or the system, if you also depend on the state to do something or provide you people with equipment or certain things that you need to enable you work effectively, okay, once we put the pressure on you, you used to put it on them. It's as simple as that. When we put it on you, you put it on them. Because this is the ground we stand, and this is where we are speaking from. That is where you also stand. That is where you also speak from, bro. What people say they expect what we will do. But this be sad. This be bad. She said she's having only one pants. That is what she's wearing. Like the one she was wearing before she went out. That is bad. Like bad, bro. Eesh. It be sad. It be sad. It could happen to you. Like you will be seeing it like film. Then bam, it could happen to you. But for the fact that when they were demonstrating, she was quiet. I think that is not any case. Like that no be case. But look at it from this angle that it could be you too. It could be you too. It could be anybody at all at any point in time. Started like joke. Well, my name is Clusters, KLESTES. This has been Issues Day on K3 Studios. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Now let me show you, to end it all, let me show you the state of her house when the house is burning, or when the house got burnt. Very dilapidating, bro. Hey Charlie, I just spoke English. Let's watch this and end it there.
A couple.
Obi on fire. Obi on fire.
Someone you said baby where you were and somebody baby were.
But when you're not you, when you're born to massive, when you're
I see all general home not on also and no other way for them. Wait, now, master, this is
Hey, I didn't see just what Hey, Kendall.
Sorry, it has been.
No, I finished crying. There's nothing I can do.
Long time, isn't it? My baby, no. Okay, let me just go there right now. It's finally a thing with that. If it was most
Water meter is outside, not here.
it's too cool if you can
The water
no,
is too
when the embassy, they bring bush. The embassy travel. They are 16 minutes, just near me. But it's not one side. Okay. I'm a